If you can't tell, my family is very conservative, low-key, quiet, paranoid. You know what I mean? It's when they're in their house, they have this weird bunker barricade mentality, right? Like the house has to all be on lockdown, windows, doors, everything shut. Nobody can look in that house, right? So summertime comes, it's hot, it's sticky, it's humid. There was no air conditioning back then, and I'm suffocating over there. I can't breathe in this house. And so I'm opening up the door there, the back door, and my father is freaking out. He's like, "Hey, close that door! Someone is going to look inside and see." I'm fucking suffocating in this place. It's like a schwitz in here. It's like a sauna. I can't breathe. He's sitting at the kitchen table. It's like, "How are you not suffocating?" "Yeah, close the door and the blind and the window, close everything." What the fuck are you talking about? Is someone going to see outside? The back of the house faces a desolate alleyway, right? I mean, we've been living there since 1972. I've never seen one person go down that alleyway. Do you know something I don't know? Are you a fugitive or something? Are you a stalker out there? Who the fuck is out there exactly? Is it your mafia friends waiting in a car? Or is there snipers in the trees out there? And even if some drunk poor bastard wanders into that alleyway, he's looking through the door, what the fuck exactly is he going to see? What are you doing in this kitchen that's so private? What are you sitting? He's sitting there at the kitchen table and he's watching a little TV on the counter there, right, on the kitchen counter. What are you watching porn in here or something? Or he's snorting coke off the table, counting counterfeit money, So that's the back door. The front door, forget about the front door. The front door it's out of the question. It's not used. We don't talk about the front door. It's locked. It's boarded up. We don't use it. We don't answer it. I don't think they even had the key for it the first couple of years. We don't. Not at Halloween. Even if the police were to come at that door, even if the country goes into martial law, right, and the military is at the door. Fuck that! Nobody opened that fucking door over there! When I came back from college in my 20s was the first time I actually had the nerve to open that door and walk through it, right? It's it was like a religious experience. I think I actually came walking through that door. When did this fucking porch get here? And then we also had this weird thing about lights. Turn off the lights, close the light. All the lights had to be off, morning, noon, and night. What, are we living in a cave over here? Are you a vampire or something? When I was a little kid, I had to develop bat radar. I was bat boy walking around that house, trying not to fall down the stairs and fucking kill myself, right? The only light that was on was the TV light, right? And he's sitting there, what's so private that he's doing there? He's sitting there watching the nightly news, right? Oh, and by the way, you can't talk, you can't breathe, you can't fart while he's watching. "Hey, shut up! I'm watching the TV, the news over here." Holy shit, the son of a bitch. I'm a son of a bitch in front of my mother. And what is he watching? He's sitting there watching Channel 7 Eyewitness News Buffalo. We live in Hamilton. Not Hamilton, not Toronto News, Buffalo News. And he's reacting to it like it's local news. Holy shit, look at that. They're going to have a festival on the weekend that's going to fuck up all the traffic. It's Buffalo News. It's fucking Buffalo. You don't live in Buffalo. You're not even allowed to cross the border to go to Buffalo. Holy shit, buddy. He must have got confused somewhere along the line there. Shut up, I watch it. So, then there's my mother. My mother has her own weird ritual, right? I mean, typical Italian thing. She's sitting there in the kitchen 7 or 8 hours a day cooking. That stove is white hot. It's melting, right? She is replicating the heat of the literal sun in that kitchen, right? To add to the sweet hell that is our house. And there's 3 people in our family. It's a small family, right? So she's shoving 7 or 8 lasagnas in there. There's stuff on the burner. Fuck you making all this food for? We don't even eat leftovers. Are you catering the Hamilton Police Department or something? What's all this food for? Nobody eats the food I make. You're making. You can run a soup kitchen in here. You can run a soup kitchen. It wouldn't have cost us an extra dime, right? She could have invited everybody on our street to come in every night in our kitchen and have dinner with us, right? If my father ever allowed her to open the fucking door. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm Pete Niro.